Oh, here we go. All we need is 2 wins. Then we're in the final of the Europa League. Hello, welcome to part 53 of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our first run, actually both legs of the semi-final of the Europa League against RC Lens. So since the last episode, I can't actually remember the last episode. I presume it was the second leg against AZ Alkmaar, the second leg against Bayer Leverkusen, which I recorded a long time ago, last month, because truth be told, I'm recording this the day I get back from holiday. So the week where there wasn't any videos, I was in Spain for that week, so that's why there wasn't any videos. But they're back to normal now. They would have been back to normal for quite a few weeks, I should think, by this point. But this is by the looks of it, we've only played one game since the last episode, and that was a 3-2 defeat. And by the looks of it, the form hasn't been great. Pastrak has been in a slight of bother, I think. I don't know what the league table's looking like. Not great. We're ninth in the table. 5 points off Tottenham, who do sit seventh. We do happen to play them. Our final 3 Premier League games are Man United, Chelsea and Tottenham. But I'm not too fussed about the Premier League because I don't think we're going to finish seventh unless we win all 3 of our final Premier League games. But I think if we want to try and get into Europe, we have to win the Champions League. So let's get straight into our first leg of the Europa League against RC Lens. So this is the lineup for the first leg. It will be Henderson in goal, a back four of Mollard, Schurz, and Colai is, yeah, I think that's something Pastrak is doing because Rasmus Snape is injured. Then we've got McNeil at left back, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Daniel Muller on the right, Montserrat in the middle. Cabangu is injured, that's right. Then we've got Sotacek on the left, then Salia up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a nice simple win. Who the hell is this Daniel Lloyd fella we just gave a squad number to? I can only presume he's just a rubbish youth player, just purely to make up the numbers. And obviously, if we need to use him, we will use him. I very much doubt we will use him unless we're like 4 or 5-0 up with a couple minutes left to play. I think we've got a couple youngsters on the bench. Yeah, Lloyd and Cooper. That's the only 2 youngsters on the bench. They won't be touched, I don't think. So they're just number boosters, I think, yeah, at this point. Come on, we're 20 minutes into our first leg against RC Lens in the Europa League semi-final. Still goalless at the moment. Lens have got a corner. They whip it in, but we do get it just about headed away. Montserrat, come on, let's get the ball upfield. Muller, just run. Just keep on running. Bit of a hairy touch, I think. Montserrat has got the ball. Mollard. Back out to Muller. Come on. This is looking very positive. Muller. That's a lovely ball out to Sotacek. That could have been, if he had controlled that, we might have had a chance to have a couple chances at the goal. Hunter with a great tackle. Sotacek has got the ball. He's got players lurking in the middle. Sadia is one of them. And he puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Wrexham with 20 minutes left to play of the first half. Please hope it counts. No, it's been disallowed. Sadia, unfortunately, could not keep himself onside. That is very unfortunate. About a couple meters offside, but it's a step in the right direction. At least we know we can put the ball into the back of the net and we can unlock their defence. But hopefully when we next do it, the goal will actually count. Schurz has got the ball, plays the ball out to Moller. Come on, Muller, come on. That should have been a great pass, but very, very sloppy. He's been, well, I can't remember because it's been quite a while since I played a Premier League game, but obviously, according to the results, Muller's been quite sloppy in the Premier League, I think. I don't really know, I'm just making that bit up, but I presume he has, and Claudio Gomez with an absolute wonder of a strike does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Lens. I'm not really gonna make any fuss about conceding a goal, but hopefully we can get an equaliser as soon as possible. Hunter That's good at the ball. McNeil. Oh, that should have been a goal. That should have been the equaliser. If we can get an equaliser this first half, it'd be good. If not, we'll just have to score at least a good couple, 2-3 goals in the second half. Muller, come on. No, my good God. We should have had a shot there. Should have had the shot. We had the chance on the cards, but just took too long. Too many touches in the box. We just need to have one touch, then shoot. Not a couple touches, then pass the ball, then another couple touches. No, we want quick, snappy football. Ideally, within the next couple of minutes, I want to be getting our first goal of the game. Muller, Sosicek has the chance to shoot. He doesn't. Hunter, come on. Oh my God. Oh, how is it? How have we not got an equaliser? Montserrat whips in the corner. It wasn't a bad delivery, but couldn't get past the first defender. Muller has got that's a terrible cross. Absolutely terrible that was. I don't know what he was doing there. Along the floor, please. But it's been alright the first half. Very, very unlucky. I'd say our equalising goal is pretty much imminent. As long as we don't give the ball away or make any stupid errors. Muller has got the ball, plays the ball to Mollon. Now get the ball upfield, because once we get one goal, we'll get at least 2 or 3 this game, I reckon. Muller has got the ball. Hunter again. Come on. In the midfield. That's a great run under absolute tragic pass. Absolutely hideous, it really was. And Diogo hits the post, and Salah's Abdul Samid has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0 to Lens, and it's not looking good at the moment. Not looking good at all. 2-0 down with 40 minutes left to play of this first leg. We seriously need to get at least one goal this first leg if we want to have any chance in the second leg. We are going to make a couple of changes. Muller is going to make way for Sheehan. He's had an absolute awful game. And I think Josh Taylor also comes off for Tom Bischoff and put Hunter into the Masala role. Leave the changes like that for now. Probably give it another 10-15 minutes before we make our next couple of changes. Won't drop any encouragement just yet, because we do have the ball in a very good area. Sheehan plays the ball to McNeil. Come on, get in there. Jason McNeil puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1. We are just one goal behind now in this first leg. Obviously, we do have a whole other game to play against them at home, which is very, very good, because that's what I like. I like to have the second leg prefer to be at home. Man United are leading 2-0 against Galatasaray in the other first leg of the semi-final. I'm hoping Galatasaray can hopefully pull off a bit of a comeback against them, either in this in the remainder of this first leg or the second leg. McNeil tries to have a shot again, but no one was making the run towards the back post, so it's a poor chance, a poor effort, and poorly executed. We are going to make a couple more changes. Sosicek is going to make way for Moretti, and I think we will get off Mollard for Ezra Carrington with 15 minutes left to play. We do leave ourselves with one substitution remaining. We'll leave that until like 5 minutes left of the game. Let's shop some more encouragement in the hope we can get a equalising goal, which should put us in a good position going into the second leg. And Schurz nearly converts his header, but unfortunately it was just over the top of the crossbar. A couple minutes left to play. Are we going to get the equaliser? We might. Selvik, who has picked up a knock, or it might have been a pre-existing injury he already had leading into this game. Moretti has got the ball as he does put the ball into the back of the net. The super sub is here, and we are now level on the scoreline, 2-2, leading into the second leg against Lens. That is very, very good. I'd take a 2-2 draw, better than a 2-0 defeat. Absolutely brilliant. But obviously Lens, they do they tend to play quite well in the second leg. So they've had what of their second leg? Yeah, they've in the past 2 games, they've sort of done pretty bang average and pretty poor in the first leg. Then they've really come alive in the second leg. So I think we've really got to be extra careful. So hopefully we can get a win against Man United, which a win will take us a bit closer to trying to finish in the top 8. Obviously, if we lose, that's probably us done for the top 8. I'm probably not going to be able to sneak into Europe. But obviously, if we can get a win against Lens, and then we're into the final of the Europa League. You'll be pleased to know that we did win our in-between match against Man United. It was a 2-1 win with the goals coming from Mino Tabi and Josh Taylor. So 2 games left to play of the Premier League season. The current table looks like this. We do currently sit at 9th, now 2 points behind Man United, 5 points behind Tottenham and Aston Villa, 6 points behind Everton, but I don't think we're going to catch it. But goal difference wise, the goal difference is looking good, so potentially it might happen, but the board only really want us to record a Premier League top finish, and everything else we've absolutely passed, because realistically they only wanted us to care about the Premier League. They never were bothered about the Europa League. The fact is we're 1 win away from being in a Europa League final is absolutely crazy. So the lineup will be Henderson in goal, back 4, Mollard, Shearers, Coley and McNeil, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. We've got Muller on the right, Montserrat in the middle, Sotacek on the left, and Sadia up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get the win we need. Obviously, it is the second leg. We are at home, so I'm hoping for a pretty good start. The times we do play the second leg at home, we quite often or not, we do play quite well. I don't know what we did last time when we played in the second leg at home. I presume we won it. I mean, we've got this far. I hope we won our second leg fairly comfortably, or we might not have, but let's see what happens. So Coley has got the ball, plays the ball to Hunter. Now Taylor, come on, this is looking very promising. Muller has got the ball. Can he cross it? I think he has. He will do. Sadia gets the header into the back of it, and it's an absolute wonder of a header. And we are 1-0 up within 4 minutes of the second leg, and it's now 3-2 on aggregate. Just keep the goals coming. Just keep them coming. Just get at least 2 or 3 more in this first half. That would be absolutely wonderful. Montserrat has got the ball. It's a decent strike, but unfortunately it wasn't on target. Can we get the other Europa League score on? So it's 1-0 to Man United. I presume they're winning 4-0 on aggregate. Did Galatasaray? No, it's right. It's 5-0 on aggregate. I think we are pretty much set to face Man United in the final, should we get there. Well, obviously, we've literally just beaten Man United, so I'm feeling fairly confident if we do happen to face them in the Europa League final. Obviously, we're only 1 point and 1 goal ahead, so it's definitely not a foregone conclusion just yet, but hopefully by the halfway through the second half, we should be able to tell if or not we're going through to the Europa League final. Muller has the chance to cross it. He might do. Plays the ball to Taylor. Montserrat puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0, 4-2 on aggregate, and we're only halfway through the first half of the second leg, and we are cruising our way through to the final of the Europa League. It's gone back to the Premier League score. I couldn't care less about the Newcastle Man City score. My main focus is on the other Europa League game, which I think at the moment Man United are winning 5-0 on aggregate, and Sotacek puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-0 to Wrexham, and with 15 minutes left to play of the first half, we do lead 5-2 on aggregate. We have the chance to potentially get another one. Muller takes the free kick. That's a good save from the RC Lens goalkeeper to put the ball out for a corner ball. Montserrat is going to whip in. That's not... Could have been better. Could have been a little bit higher. I mean, the corners, set pieces in general, probably most of these corners, haven't really been our strong point this season. We tend to score most of our goals from open play. It's very rare we score a goal from a corner. And Yano Monster is there once again with his second goal of the day. We are now leading 4-0, 6-2 on aggregate. I thought this second time would be a little bit more trickier than the first time, but no, we've made it look really light work at the moment. We've still got another half of football left to play. It's absolutely unbelievable. Obviously, RC Lens do need to score 4 goals to send it to extra time, 5 goals to win it. They may need a few more. If Taylor puts the ball into the back of it, which he does, I'm hoping he just about kept himself onside, which I don't think he did. No, goal has been disallowed. Still the 4-goal lead at the moment, headed into half-time, which is absolutely incredible. We've got another highlight here. Moolah. Oh, that was a decent cross. Just needed to get a foot on the end of it, and that would have definitely been game, set, and match, I reckon. It probably is now, but obviously we've still got 45 minutes left to play. We've shown we can score 4 goals in a half. I'm sure Lens can quite as easily do the same. So we do need to, when we do get into the second half, obviously we're still in the first, we've still got the ball, we could potentially go and grab another goal. Moolah puts the ball across and Sadia is there to tap it home to make it 5-0, 7-2 on aggregate. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. Absolutely brilliant. 5-0 up at half time. I was going to say, Lens could potentially get 5 goals. I don't think that's going to happen. We are going through to the Europa League final. What are, obviously, Galatasaray need another similar scoreline. They need to score at least 5 or 6 goals in their game to send it to extra time, or maybe even win it. I don't think that's going to happen. Sosacek has picked up an injury, but we will get on Nicola Moretti. Mular's played absolutely brilliant, so we're gonna get him off for Sheehan. He's shattered anyway, so that's fine. And Mollard is going to make way for Ezra Carrington. So 3 changes at the hour mark of this second leg. I want to see the score for the other game, please. I couldn't care less about what highlights we're seeing. It's another goal, Jason McNeil. I'm not complaining, but it's absolutely wonderful. But I just want to see the score for the other semi-final to see who we will be playing against. It probably is going to be Man United, but what's the score? It's was it 5-1 on aggregate to Man United? Galatasaray with probably minimum of 20 minutes left to play of their game. Need to score 4 goals. It's not going to happen, but they are against Man United. Strange things might happen. Sheehan crosses it. Sadia, we are absolutely taking the rubber biscuit here. It's 7-0, 9-2 on aggregate. I think we're going to win the Europa League. I think we might win the Europa League this year. We won the Conference League. We never won the Conference League, but I think we are certainly good enough to win this competition. Bischoff is going to come on for Brandon Hunter, and I think for the final change will be Caleb McConaughey off for Leandro Bailly. Why not? We're 7-0 up. We're not going to bottle it from here. At least I don't think we will. It might potentially happen. I very much doubt it will. We are almost certainly going through to the Europa League final with flying colours as well, which is the best thing ever to do it with style. So are we? And that's a great pass to Carrington. Absolutely top tier that is. Sheehan has got the ball. That was a bit poor, but it doesn't matter. We're 7-0 up. We're not going to throw the game away. We might concede a few more goals, but certainly ain't going to concede 7. Carrington has got the ball, and Sheehan puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 8-0, 10-2 on aggregate. We're just taking the mick out of Lens, because they played all right in the first leg, but They've just been absolutely dross in this second leg. Absolutely dross. So I'm not sure what's got into them or what's got into my players, but it's been night and day since that first leg, because we were all right. We didn't play too bad, too well in the first leg, but this second leg, it's been absolutely unbelievable. Montserrat's just got his hat trick, by the way. 9-0, 11-2 on aggregate. Is there a chance we're going to get 10 goals? I think there is. We've got 5 minutes left to play. More than enough time to get at least one more goal, which I'm hoping we can get. But Lens have got the ball. I'm not expecting anything to be done with them. And they've got the ball back at the defence now. But they do have the ball with Sarr on the left-hand side. And they do get a just a little consolation goal. They've narrowed the gap down to 8 goals. Whoop-de-doo. They're not going to make a comeback. But I hope we can get 10. Bischoff is going to whip in the corner with a couple minutes left to play. Montserrat. Oh, that should have been 10. I would love 10 goals this game, but don't think it's going to happen. It might do. Oh, it has. But Salia puts the ball into the back of it to make it 10-1, 12-3 on aggregate. Who would have seen this coming? Especially from little old Wrexham. I wasn't really expecting that sort of scoreline. I mean, we scored 12 goals over the course of 2 legs. How many goals did Man United score? And that will probably settle the final, I reckon. So we scored 12. Man United probably didn't score as many as that. They scored, they did actually. Galatasaray nearly pulled off an impressive comeback, but I mean, Ugarte got sent off in the 20 minutes. Could have gone badly wrong for Man United, but they only scored 5 past Galatasaray. We scored 12. So I think we're going to win I think we are going to win the Europa League, but wow. 10-1 win, 12-3 on aggregate. Chelsea set to launch Taylor bid 81 million. And then I want at least 100 million for him. That's the target. We've got Chelsea next. I don't know what's going to happen in tomorrow's episode, whether we win it. Well, I know exactly what's going to happen. We are going to be playing our final Premier League match against Tottenham Hotspur and our Europa League final against Manchester United. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.